Hey guys, it's me, Pawfect Eevee here, and I made a poll on Twitter asking if I should read my book fair books that are Five Nights at Freddy's related on the stream, and you guys said yes I should. So I'm going to read probably 2 to 3 paragraphs today. And yeah, it's going to be a little tiny story time. I am reading The Silver Eyes, and then once we finish The Silver Eyes, we'll do Twisted Ones, and then we'll read another book. Well, if I want to. I don't really like reading, but I guess if I'll do it for a stream, I'll do it. So, yeah. Plus, you guys probably want to watch me read stuff. Well, you guys probably want to hear the story, so, yeah. Hello, Piggy Plays. Thank you. Hello, Crocker Spaniel. And you can join if you would like, but I won't be that active because I will be reading a book. So yeah. And I really appreciate your comment, Piggy Plays.
Agru Gaming joined the game.
I need to turn that off. Here, we're gonna turn that off in audio. Yeah. And we will let you be a member. Yay. Okay, now you can build your room. And okay. We are just going to get You're just going to start reading. Really? You joined, then you left. Okay, then. I'm gonna create a new playlist called Story Time with Eevee, and I'm going to add it to live streams, and I'm going to add it to FNAF. Welcome back. And yeah, I think that's it. Okay. Chapter 1. He sees me. Charlie dropped to her hands and knees. She was wedged behind a row of arcade games. Oh my gosh. Game mode Okay, I'm gonna reread that sentence. Okay. He sees me. Charlie dropped to her hands and knees. She was wedged behind a row of arcade games, cramped in a crawl space between the consoles and the wall. Tangled electronic cords and useless plugs streamed beneath her. She was cornered. The only way out was past the thing, and she wasn't fast enough to make it. She could see him stalking back and forth, catching flickers of movement through the gaps between the games. There was scarcely enough room to move, but she tried to crawl backward. Her foot caught on a cord. She stopped. Controlling herself to carefully dislodge it, she heard the clash of metal on metal, and the farthest console rocked back against the wall. He hit it again, shattering the display, then attacked the next, crashing against them. Oh, I did games. Okay, who's Awesome Benika? Okay, I read the first page, so yeah, I did game mode CU. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna do. Okay, so I read the first page. Now we're going to read the second page, and I'll pause to read the chat. Almost rhythmically tearing through the machinery, coming closer. I have to get out. I have to go. The panicked thought was of no help. There was no way out. Her arm ached, and she wanted to sob aloud. Blood soaked through the tattered bandage, and it seemed as though she could feel it draining out of her. The console was a few feet away, crashed against the wall, and Charlie flinched. She was getting closer. She could hear the grinding of gears and the clicking of servers. I don't know how to say that. Okay, even louder. Eyes closed, she could still see the way he looked at her. She see the matted fur and the exposed metal beneath the signet-fed flesh. Suddenly, the console in front of her was wrenched away. It toppled over. What the F, Richard? Okay. Thrown down like a toy. The power cords beneath her hands and knees were yanked away, and Charlie slipped, almost falling. She caught herself and looked up just in time to see the downward swing of a hook. Welcome to the hurricane, Utah. Charlie smiled wearily at the sign and kept driving. The world didn't look any different from one side of the sign to the other, but she felt a nervous anticipation, and she passed it. She didn't recognize anything. Then again, she hadn't really expected to. Not this far at the edge of town, where it was all highway and empty space. Okay, I read that. Hello, the Greek 95. That was the second page. We might not do a paragraph. It's that reading. I don't like reading that much. Yeah. Why am I? You aren't. Who's messing with his controls? There, now you can't mess with his controls. I don't know who did that, and I don't know who Awesome Banika is either. Is that Funtime Chica? You're welcome. Okay, in the next page. She wondered what the others would look like, who they are now. 10 years ago, they'd been best friends, and then it happened, and everything ended, at least for Charlie. She hadn't seen any of them since she was 7 years old. They had ridden all the time as kids, especially Marla, who wrote like she talked, fast and incurrent. But as they got older, they had grown apart. The letters had grown fewer and further between, and the conversations leading up to this... Stop hitting me! It's annoying, distracting. Stop it. Too much noise. I'm gonna hide in here until you guys find me. Ooh, idea. Hat. Okay, so where was I? And the conversations leading up to this trip had been provincially and full of awkward pauses. Charlie repeated their names as though to reassure herself that she still remembered them. Marla, Jessica, Lamar, Carlton, John, and Michael. Michael was the reason for this trip, after all. It was 10 years since he died. 10 years since it happened. And now his parents wanted them all together for the dedication ceremony. Hello, Funtime Foxy fan. Reading a book. Silver Eyes. They wanted all of his old friends there when they announced the scholarship they were creating in his name. Charlie knew it was a good thing to do, but the gathering still felt slightly macabre. I don't know what that is. Okay. She shivered and turned down the air conditioning, even though she knew it was not the cold. And she drove into the town center. Charlie began to recognize things. A few stories in the movie theater, which was now advertising the summer blockbuster hit. She felt a brief moment of surprise. Then she smiled at herself. What did you expect? That was the whole place would be unchanged? A monument to the monument of your departure, frozen forever in July 1985. Well, okay, that was one page. Now we're going to pause for a break. Oh no, I done messed up. Move. I need to teleport to someone. I can't get out. Hi. What the? Oh, what? Who do you play again? Oh yeah, Rockstar Springtrap. Oh my gosh. Forgot who you played. Because you haven't been online before. Okay, I'm going to show you guys something before I continue to read. Am here. So are you the person that I don't know? Like the weird username I've never heard? Because last I checked, your username was something different. There we go. That's what I wanted to show you. Okay, next page. Gone quicker on her own 2 feet, but Aunt Jin had stopped on the front porch, picked her up, and carried her, shielding her face as though she were a baby in the glaring sun. In her room, Aunt Jin set Charlie down and closed the bedroom door behind them. She told her to pack her suitcase, and Charlie had cried because all of her things could never fit into that small suitcase. We can come back for the rest later, Aunt Jin said, her impatience leaking through. My mic stopped fixing it. I didn't whisper to Eriku Gaming. Okay. I'm Funtime Chica from your Scrap Survivors, and I am here. I know you're Funtime Chica. So you're awesome, Benika, because, you never told me that. Okay, back to reading, unless you guys don't like it and you think it's really boring. If you do, I'm gonna cry. Okay, for the rest later. And Charlie hovered indeceivingly at her dresser, trying to decide which t-shirts to bring along. They had never come back for the rest. Charlie mounted the stairs, heading to her old bedroom. The door was partially cracked. And as she opened it, she had a giddy feeling of displacement, as though her younger self might be sitting there among her toys, might look up and ask, "Charlie, who are you?" Charlie went in. Like the rest of the house, her bedroom was untouched. The walls were pale pink, and the ceiling, which sloped dramatically on one side to follow the line of the roof, was painted to match. Her old bed still stood against the wall beneath a large window. The mattress was still intact, though the sheets were gone. The window was cracked slightly open, and rotating lace curtains waved in the gentle breeze from outside. There was a dark water stain in the paint beneath the window, where the weather had gotten in over the years, betraying the house neglect. Charlie climbed Okay, so if that's not fun. Oh, yeah, I finished one page, by the way. That's why I'm talking. So if that's not Funtime Chica, then why are they in here? And why are they wearing Funtime Chica's skin? change skins. What? I'm sorry, I don't know you. They joined with me, Matthew, and Lizzie. What? I don't know them. I don't know you. Okay. Awesome people. OMG, you do? No, I don't. Who is it? Who is it? What's their username? What do I know them as? You didn't tell me that. You just said that you know them IRL, and now I don't know who it is. I don't know who Benika is. Next page. Onto the bed and forced the window shut. It obeyed with a screech, and Charlie stepped back and turned her attention to the rest of the room, to her father's creations. Their first night in the house, Charlie had been afraid to sleep alone. She did not remember the night, but her father had told her about it often enough that the story had taken on the quality of memory. People are home. I don't know who that is. She forgot, apparently. Okay, we're done reading. Who is it? What's their username and everything? And are they in the role play? Why did everybody leave? What the heck? She knows me. Matthew, they do not know you. Same with you, Lizzie, even though you two are Scrap Trap and Rockstar Mangle. Who is awesome, Benika? How'd you guys get disconnected? What the heck? I didn't do anything. Join back, please. Oh, dang. Okay. We're done reading. It won't work. Dang it. Well then. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're just not gonna play anymore, and goodbye, people. Yeah. If you guys want me to do stuff like this, just let me know. Also, I still need to know who Awesome Benika is. I never knew them. You didn't tell me their thing, and I don't really know them. Hello, Shadow Bunny. I have to go. Bye. Sorry. Yeah, I know it's still recording. I did reload twice. How do you stop it? I have to go into Minecraft to stop it. I know you just came, but it won't work. The server thing won't work, and I was reading a book, but then it went downhill because it went downhill.